January, I was thinking about what should we do for our fundraiser and who should we honor. And God dropped in my heart that you need to honor people while they're still here. And not knowing that 2 months later, my dad would pass. And yesterday was his birthday. And it was funny that we put this event together in January, the day after my dad's birthday. So I was like, God, why is it that you ordained an event to honor men the day after my dad's birthday? So we're here. And the men we're honoring, I would say, I need for Annie Allen to stand up. Just stand up. The one thing about my mama, she A1. And when she meets somebody, she can read them. These men that we are honoring, my mama did already approve them. So raise your hand. Your hand is raised. Amen. All right. Already approved. So we're going to go in order of service. So the Freedom Award is an award that Ivy Queen has given out to people who have served with us for years. So the first person is Russell. And the one thing I want to say about Russell is the first time I ever met Russell, he hit me up on Facebook, on my fan page, and he said, I heard about you, and I'm going to help you. So he got on my conference call, y'all, and y'all know anything about Russell, he'll a little wild. So all these people, they were talking about, I'm going to help you. Russell said, excuse me. I hear y'all talking, but y'all ain't about to do nothing. He said, that girl right there, he said, I got her. I'm going to help her. Russell has been with me for 7 years. Russell got my back. When I say Russell show up at the nick of time, Russell has been in the hospital and has made sure that children on the Christmas adoption list, they got toys because their donors didn't show up. Russell come through at the nick of time because you know you be on the nick of time. So Russell, I love you. I'm grateful for you. You know when I call you, well, why you ain't called? Russell, I did call you, just didn't pick up. So Russell, we thank you for your 7 years of service with Honor the Queen. So come up here. So my next person is Mr. Harper, my wild card. The one I was like, Lord, is he coming? Is he going to respond? And the one thing I want to say about all these men, the only person who recognized my request was Thomas, y'all. Yeah, the rest of them didn't speak to me for months. So Mr. Harper, he has 7 years of service with Honor the Queen. He came in when I was actually being stalked by somebody, and he actually stepped up to be my security for all of my events. And he says every year I get to harass him once a year, but this year I get to harass you twice to get you to this place for us to honor you for your service, for you being out there in the heat and them people cussing you out. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because a lot of these men, they stand outside and they take the heat while we're inside working and serving people. Yeah, Brittany, I see you shake your head because they don't get cussed out, but the men, they take the heat. So Ray, can you please come up here to get your award?
I just want to say thank you to both of y'all. And it's been my pleasure to help out I'm a Queen. Because guess what? I'm a king. What else would I be doing?
All right. Hi, James. So James is the youngest, but he's actually served 10 years with us. I actually met James when he was 16. And no, I did not rob the cradle, y'all. I didn't rob the cradle, but I've known him since he was 16 years old. He was a DJ with the A&T. And one day he said, Alana, I think you might need a DJ at your back to school event because it might help you with your crowd. Not knowing the day that James was gonna show up was the day that the crowd was about to jump me and they were cussing me out. But everybody said that the DJ was lit. So, James has been with us for 10 years. We have literally done this thing from back to school. He has been with us during COVID, outside, doing DJing in the rain, y'all. I'm like, oh, we're gonna get electrocuted out here. He's DJing, y'all. So that is commitment. So James, come up here for your 10 years of service. And usually James will be the one DJing, so appreciate it. All right, so my next one, Mr. Miles Darden. It's gonna be a hard one, because I can get my life together with this one. Miles got 10 years. One thing about Miles, I don't play about my kids. Miles is the only photographer I'll let be around my kids. I don't play about that. All right. Because my history of being sexually abused as a child, Miles has been with me, and every time Miles and I are together, we experience miracles. And y'all might say, what do you mean? We've gone to the grocery store to get food. And we're supposed to pick up 200, and the next thing you know, we're picking up 300, 400. Miles and I have experienced double together every time. It's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. This man is right there beside me. I can say, Miles, let's go do this. Miles like, we on the way. And I appreciate you, Miles, because you got my back. I done been through some stuff. I done sent that man my address. I said, Miles, this is where I live. If something happened to me, that man got me. When my mama called me, she said, you better call Miles. She don't play. She was like, you better call Miles. I was like, yes, ma'am. And he always picked up the phone when I called. I ain't never got Miles' voicemail. That's a good man, y'all. But Miles has been with me for 10 years, and I done seen Miles carrying that camera and carrying boxes of school supplies coming in the door, trying to get stuff in for people. So he got our back. So Miles, come up here. So I'm gonna call him up. So my next one, my last one. I'm 37. I'm a queen who's been around for 14 years, but I've known Thomas for 18 years. I met Thomas when I was 19 years old at A&T, and I wanted to do an HIV event. And they said, we're gonna send this man over. I said, okay. He shows up. Thomas shuts the room down. I'm talking about, we had a packed room talking about HIV awareness. And he got there and he told his story in front of a bunch of A&T students. And then over the years, I've been doing I'm a Queen, and Thomas has been by my side. And when I say we wake up 7 o'clock in the morning, we out there waiting on the people. It's me and Thomas over there talking about the Lord and everything else happening. When I say that man got me, he got me. He's been with me since I was a teenager, and he's still serving. And when I say you didn't hurt your back, your back that went out, and you still up there serving with us, 18 years, Thomas, is the dedication that you have given us. We should honor you for it. So we're grateful for you, Thomas, because when I say you got me, you text me in the morning, you say, Alana, I know you're going through, but I got you. I love you, Thomas. I'm not gonna cry, but you can come up here. Lord Lord, I survived. Praise God. All right, thank you, y'all. Give me a applause for our guests.